Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever it is you are listening. This is Brothers Thrice. We are here, three brothers, all that good stuff. We are going to take a redo at our fan favorite, the trivia. So we are now doing trivia.
Five is alive.
Five is alive. So we are going to do trivia. We are going to go back to our original trivia format where we each bring one category in. We're going to have three subcategories within those categories. 4 questions and then a difficult question. So play along with us. See how well you do. See if you can beat the brothers.
But we bet the
of
points on the last one, so it makes it even more interesting.
Yeah, bet the points, just like a Final Jeopardy type situation. Our categories today will be, obviously, I will be using my history category. William will be doing entertainment. And Brian's switching it up to be something a little bit different today. He's going to be doing trivia questions about food.
Yummy.
Answer to the first question is going to be sea salt,
plain
potato
plain
chips.
as hell.
All right, so play along with us, have a good time, and let us know if you beat us in our trivia knowledge.
Don't Google anything. Don't search anything.
So I will start us off.
It was mom. I talked to mom last night, and she was like, "I listened to the last trivia one. I think trivia 5." I'm like, "No, we're about to do trivia 5. That was trivia 4, I guess." She's like, "Oh, whatever it was. You guys are so smart. I don't know any of them." I'm like, sorry, Mom. We're smart guys. She's like, you're very good at the trivia stuff. I'm like, that's like my one thing I'm good at is like some trivia. Even though I don't win these all the time. So
I know useless knowledge.
No, well, that goes in the Brothers Thrice Hall of Fame of moments.
Yeah, was that trivia 1?
Argon.
2? What was
I think that was the first one. Yeah, that was
1. That was the first one. I had it in the bag and
pulled
Will
it out of
bet
my ass.
all of his points and guessed Argon.
The best.
That's unfortunate. So I guess since I introduced, I will go first.
Go ahead.
Get the history out over with.
Well, we're going to do it in 3 separate sections, so you're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah,
now, I have 3 different subcategories of history, and I will allow you guys to choose
we can all do that
which
if you want. I like that.
you would like to start with. So, our subcategories of history are ancient history, U.S. history, or modern history.
What does modern history mean?
Isn't that like an oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp?
No, like for instance, stuff that was
Mr. Gorbachev,
relatively
tear
recent,
down this wall.
9/11.
Something within our
9/11.
3 of our lifetimes.
It's something that's in our lifetimes. You were Brian, you're a wee lad when that happened.
That's modern history.
Do you remember that at all?
I remember the day vividly, very much.
Oh, okay. Because you were only what, 4?
5.
So
5. Yeah, 5.
I was 4, about to turn 5.
3rd grade.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do, Brian? Modern, ancient.
Let's get off that topic real quick.
And
let's start
with
with U.S. perhaps.
Okay, I like it.
America.
All right. U.S. history. Okay. Starting with the first one, I think is pretty simple to start off here.
Who's keeping score? Who's writing these down?
I got a little. I always got a little scorecard here, but we all could keep just to kind of fact check each other. Like, I think I have 17 points. You're like, no, you don't. You got 5.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I have 1,000,000 points. First question. The line, "We the people, in order to form a more perfect union," is the opening to which of our famous documents?
We the people.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. Little Schoolhouse Rock. What is the opening line to which of our famous documents?
Oh wait, now I'm like thinking back and forth, and I'm messing up, and I don't want to mess this up.
It's the Mayflower Compact, Will.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, Will.
I'm sticking with it. No, wait. No, I think this is.
And you're gonna travel abroad and be a representative of our nation.
I think it makes sense in my head why this is the right one, but then I'm like in my head I'm like, oh no, I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna, if I'm wrong, I know the real answer. I just 50-50.
All right, let's see it. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union.
Oh, thank God. Because in my head I was like,
I
was like that Declaration of Independence. I was like, I was trying to picture a national treasure when he's taking the Declaration of Independence. Like, does it say "We the People" on top? But my thought was, right, that was just declaring their independence. So I was like, "We the people to form more perfect union." I'm like, that seems very constitution-y. So I went, thank God. I was gonna be so upset with myself if I got that wrong. We just do. It's been a bit. We just do 1 point per thing, right?
Do I have it?
Okay, am I losing my mind?
Correct.
Now, get a load about the Constitution there, Will.
I honestly thought that looks like Donald Trump.
Yes,
what? It looks exactly. Look at the swoop of the hair. It looks like Donald Trump.
No, it's Paul McCartney.
It does look like Donald Trump.
It still looks pretty Trumpy.
You guys should get.
Hey, Jude.
You should get your own pocket.
Was an illegal immigrant.
Constitution.
You have your own pocket U.S. Constitution. Why are we showing his crotch?
That's right.
This is wiener.
It looks like it's not there very much. I'm Paul. I don't have much of a wiener.
He's 81 years old, so they shrivel up and fall off. Did you know that?
By what age? 80?
Oh.
75, I think. Well, it depends on your diet, lifestyle, and stuff like that.
They just say your race.
No, well, I mean, I don't know
depends
about
on
that.
Your race.
But I think it's more diet, lifestyle.
Moving on. We're not talking about wiener.
That's most of this show.
So you guys both are. Yes, wieners. You guys are 1 for 1 in U.S. history. Second question is a local U.S. question. What is the original name for the city of New York? There's 2 potential answers here. I will take
the original name for New York.
2.
Oh, New York
City.
So
the original name for New York City, or yes, New York City. To kind of further the question, it would be the name that it was referred to before it was called New York City. So you can give me the original name for New York City, or you can give me the name it was called prior to.
I'm just guessing. I have no clue. Nothing even. Usually when I have, if something comes to my head immediately and I'm like, oh, I got it, or if I'm like, oh, I'm inkling, zero. Nothing no neurons have zapped in this moment.
I know the.
Right, you have something?
I know the genre of people, but I don't know if the name is correct.
Oh, there's a genre of people. Okay.
Yeah.
The genre of people.
Yeah.
There is a genre of people.
I wrote York City because it's not New York City, it's York City.
Oh, Brian, you're so close. No, it's not it's not Tom Holland. The Dutch had control of New York prior to the British, and the city was New Amsterdam. Or if you were going to go specific and have the native name for the island of what is now known as Manhattan was Mannahatta, which is where the name Manhattan.
So it's not York City, and we just now it's just New York City. I almost put
it's New York because there's a York in England.
Then, that makes sense.
So the York City that you're referring to is in England.
The old York.
New York. That's why it's also New Hampshire and New Jersey.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
They really couldn't think of new names, so they just were like, let's just say that's the old one.
Yeah,
that's
New Haven.
Yes.
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick. That's Canada, isn't that New Canada? Yeah, it's true.
Well, also Canada is also
so no
British
points. Brian was pretty close though, right?
So no points.
I was not even anywhere on the map. See, now I hear New Amsterdam. I'm like, oh, that sounds familiar, but I would never remember that being. What was the name of the Native American name that was the first one you said?
Mannahatta.
That's cool. And who's that? Is that the tribe, or is that what they called it? Well,
that was the name of that area.
The Iroquois?
Not the tribes.
Only
Iroquois.
ones or the Algonquin.
It's either the Iroquois.
That's what we learned about in school. We just learned about the two tribes, and they had the longhouses, and that's pretty much the movie. Then we're like, all right, moving on, and that's all we talked about.
And now they're gone, and we don't know why. Okay, next.
There's so much more.
And the whole school district was named after. Most schools are named after them and stuff, but we don't talk about it much. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, so no points in that one.
Oh, and here's a white football player with red paint all over his body and a headdress to run through the gymnasium during the pep rally. Woohoo! You guys didn't have that? I had that. That was
if
cool.
You had it, we definitely did because we were before you then. They wouldn't just start doing it. They wouldn't just start doing it after we left. That'd be weird. Well, at least they were flaming arrows, which wasn't great. Which I suppose wasn't great, but it wasn't like. Like they used to have like the Redskins, which was insane. That football team recently, very recently changed, which is insane. How long they're saying.
It's
insane in my brain at least.
Insane. Commanders is such a terrible name. They could have called.
Hey, as long as it's not the Redskins anymore, it's better.
It's okay. No, I know it's definitely better, but it could be so much cooler. They could have kept the same thing, put an R in the middle instead of the head, and made like the red tail hawks. Yeah. Cool. But no, Commanders.
Number 3.
Anyway, moving on. All right. So you guys are 1 for 2. So number 3. What is the first state to join the Union, and what is the last state to join the Union? Got to give me both. First and last states to join the Union.
Oh, tits! I don't know about the last one.
Tits.
I know the first one. Oh, are these 2 points, Kev, or do we need the first and the last for the 1 point?
First and last to get it.
First.
If you're not first, you're last. I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
Okay, I got.
No, you ain't.
Ready, Bri?
Yeah.
I have first being Virginia, last is Hawaii.
All right, what we got?
Delaware and Alaska.
Okay.
Oh, Did we mix them up?
Oh, no. All right. The first state to join the Union would be Delaware. The last state, the second part of our answer is
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
That one I knew for sure. I'm like, that one's like far away, so it wasn't Alaska.
Well, they're same. Right. They're the same year.
I knew that. I was like,
1959. But Hawaii was Alaska was January.
I would never guess that Delaware was the first because.
Delaware.
It says on the license
it's their state
plate.
motto. It's saying
it says Delaware. It's like a YouTube comment. First.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically,
and I think Joe Biden
0 points again.
That's his state. That's right.
We were the first ones here. We're the first ones. That was the first.
That was pretty good, Bri.
Thanks.
Folks.
One of 3.
Gotta change my diaper. Sorry, Joe.
Oh,
the
no.
FBI is gonna bomb my house real quick.
Bomb it. If they got bombed for every time that someone made fun and talked shit about a president, would just be a wasteland of craters. Oh shit.
We'd be Russia.
Well, now Putin's coming for you, Kev.
Putin. Oh no.
Let him come for us.
All right. You guys are 1 for 3.
Didn't he actually poop himself, or was that a myth? That he fell down the stairs and pooped his pants?
Who the hell knows? That's the thing. Rumors and stuff like that could start somewhere and just spread and there's no way.
I hope that one's true. That'd be so funny.
That he pooped and then fell down the stairs, or he fell
down the stairs. He fell down the stairs and then pooped his pants.
Well,
I think
older
the
guys
came first.
He's not that old. He's not young.
I think he's like
he's
60
not Biden old,
something.
but he's not young.
Okay.
I already got it. Putin 71.
That's not one of my.
Okay.
Questions.
Wow. No, he looks pretty good for 71.
Don't criticize. I mean, don't compliment him.
I'm not trying to get blown up.
Don't compliment Putin.
All right. Next question.
All right. Next question. You guys only got one right.
As long as I'm
so
tied
far.
with Brian, I'm still happy with it. So.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. I want you guys to name the first 4 presidents of the United States.
Easy.
But you have to name them in order.
Easy. Give me a bit harder question. Oh wait, shit.
Well, you only got one right.
I'm just trying to think about. Right, click on your app. You're back on this window. It says you're not focused. You gotta be focused.
Oh well, I have dual monitors.
So do I.
Focus.
No, well, I'm just thinking about
Focusing.
Hamilton,
Focus.
the show, and they talk about presidents a lot.
Oh shit! Wait, did you say first 3 or first 4?
First 4, he said.
Not Hamilton.
Oh, I don't know
First
the fourth
4.
one.
That's why I did 4.
Damn it! Oh, if it was first 3.
Is there any partial credit on this guy or no?
Is this the hard one?
Nope. Give me all 4.
Oh yeah, this is the next one's a hard one.
No.
Oh no! Wait, is this the fourth question?
Yeah.
Oh no!
This is the 4th question.
Who was the?
You were so confident too, bro. You were like, "Oh, I got to give me a hard one."
All right, I think I got it, maybe, but I only wrote last names, and you can't make me change it.
That's fine. That's what I did too. It should
fine.
work, no?
Maybe not.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
Wait, no.
All
I'm
right,
changing my lab. The 4th one now.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what Will did then for the.
I don't have it. I'm just gonna make a joke answer in the last one.
I definitely had the top 3.
right.
Well,
Let's see it.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson,
I can't
Obama.
read. Can you read?
Yeah, it's
Will's
Washington,
right.
Adams,
Good job,
Jefferson,
Will.
and Quincy Adams.
All right.
See, I had
Adams
I
is
wrote
like
Washington,
5
Adams,
to
Jefferson,
6.
Adams, and I said, I put the same the last name, and I don't want to. And you're like, that's fine. So I'm like, oh, it's not a double Adams then.
Damn
Who was
it.
4th?
Yep. 4th president.
Oh,
I was thinking
He's in
James
Hamilton. He's in Hamilton. Madison's in there. I thought Madison or I thought Monroe, but like Monroe seems later.
No, it's Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, I should have put him. That'd be a better answer than Obama.
And Madison is president during the War of 1812.
What year was that?
Where the British burned the White House, and then Dolly Madison saves the portrait of.
So we got
George
3 out of 4. Both
Washington,
got 3 out
the
of 4.
whole
Though.
thing.
That's pretty good.
But that's why I put the 4th.
I
one
almost
in there,
put
'cause the
Jefferson
first
second
3 are way
because I
too
remember
easy, so I added the 4th one.
they have a lot of stuff with Jefferson and Hamilton.
Is your entire U.S. history knowledge just on that damn musical?
The
son of an
immigrant coming like- to
the $10 bill?
Yeah. Will and 75% of our.
Well, it's just like that
country.
early
So
stuff. That, like
US
I never,
history is
I
based
just like
on the play of
you
Hamilton.
kind of just glaze over like a Revolutionary War, George Washington, and then you kind of like move on from there. Especially like in school, we don't get into like the nitty gritty of.
Well, the difficult question I have for U.S. history is also Revolutionary War.
All right, well, we only have one to bet,
question.
Will, so...
I'm gonna bet one if you're gonna bet one. Let's just might as well, right?
Yeah,
there's a lot of revolutionary history here in Brooklyn. There's a place that's right down like now it's a park. We call it Hagrid's Hut because it looks like a little Hagrid's hut from Harry Potter, but it's actually it used to be like a little fort or a little it's an old stone building that then goes back to like Battle of Brooklyn and stuff.
That's cool. Can you go in there?
Cool.
I think they use it like as a
yeah, go in there.
like a community kind of like thing now. You can,
A
I think you
gazebo?
can go into it.
Yeah, there's a tavern. There's a tavern just north of me in like Rhinebeck area where like they trained Washington trained soldiers.
Didn't we
during
eat
the
that?
Revolutionary
Didn't we
War,
eat
which
at
is pretty
that?
cool. And the tavern still
That like
exists.
bed and breakfast kind of thing that has George Washington pictures everywhere for Mother's Day that one time.
Oh, that's yeah. That's
It's like the
I forget
something
what-
in
Yeah,
or
it was like
whatever.
one of his like,
In Mount
vacation
Vernon?
houses or something. Yeah.
No.
No, there's a Mount
No,
Vernon in
that's
New
in
York. That's
Virginia.
where
But,
George Washington is too. Oh, but George Washington lives in Virginia one.
But no.
I always thought it was the
Mount
Mount
in
Mount
Virginia.
Vernon
Yes,
in
Mount Vernon
New
here is
York,
not the same.
which is the
He's from
first
Virginia.
No,
state.
it's not. No, it's not.
Why Delaware?
No,
That's
it's
such a weird
Delaware.
spot. All right, we both bet
Okay,
one
last
point,
question. They're the first ones to sign.
though. And the way it's going,
Yes,
there's
both
no
bet
way we're
one,
gonna get it right.
So you could end up with 2. You guys could. This whole category would just be
noble guesses. Always can happen to me.
Okay. Question is: prior to the Revolutionary War, Patrick Henry gave a famous quote that rallied favor towards independence. What was Patrick?
Who the fuck is
Henry's
Patrick Henry?
famous quote? When I tell you the quote, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I know it." I figured it'd be easier to do it this way than give you the quote and ask for the person who said it.
I think I got it. I think. Unless there's something else.
I don't know if this was Mr. Patrick Henry, but
Let me rewrite a little.
dude's got two first
All right, do we
names.
both have something?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Can't trust him.
No taxation without representation.
What do you got?
Give me liberty or give me death.
No. Give me liberty or give me death.
Dang it, Bri.
Patrick Henry. Good job, Bri.
Let's
Give
go.
me liberty or give
Was
me
it?
death.
Was it while he
Patrick
was
Henry.
being hung or almost hung?
1775. It's like
Well, I
targeted
heard
venom
that
or something along
Patrick
those
Henry
lines.
was hung.
Big dick.
Yeah, big.
Like a horse?
Well, saying that as he's about to get tarred and feathered, that's pretty badass. All right, so
big
Brian.
dick energy.
So I lose a point, and
right.
Brian gets two.
Brian's
now.
got two.
So Brian going
So-
into the next round with a. Well, Brian, since you have the lead, now it's gonna be 0-0. Do you want to go next? Then I'll go last.
Yeah,
We'll rotate from there.
So I have 3 points.
Well,
3.
Yeah.
Brian
No,
has
you have
2
two.
points, correct?
You bet one. You
You
have
had
two.
one. You
Oh,
bet
so I
one,
thought I
you
bet
gained
one and I get 2.
No. So if you bet 3, you would get
Or
4.
would you get 2?
Oh, you're right. Okay.
You have
You're just
2
betting
points,
the only
Brian.
point you had to double it, or if you had 5 points, you bet 2, you would have 7.
Double it and give it to the next person.
You know, good thing one of these categories isn't simple addition.
This next category is kiss my ass. How about that?
Kiss my ass for 200, Alex.
Yeah. All right. So as Kev said in the
Let's now, please.
as Kev said in the introduction, I am
Petite
doing
déjeuner.
I'm doing a food related trivia questions, and since
like
we're doing
it.
3 categories, I'm doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Appetizer.
Nope, no appetizer.
See,
So we're gonna
a food category I feel so much more confident in than history.
well, we'll
Right.
see.
More experience with food than history, that's for sure.
You got a big history with food.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start off with breakfast. All right, here we go.
Well, we were supposed to pick, I guess, but I think starting with breakfast just seems right.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Most
Here
important meal of the
we
day.
go. All right, so I think I have more than 5. One. Yeah. Okay.
I
So,
can't think of
let's
one question
start
about
off-
breakfast.
Well, it's not it's like breakfast related stuff, like breakfast adjacent or whatever.
All right, whatever. I'm
Okay, here we
excited.
go.
It's gonna be so weird.
So-
I know it.
Sure.
What chain restaurant is known as America's Diner? And a bonus points awarded for those who can give me the dish that they are best known for. So this is not a breakfast focused question, but diners, get the breakfast all day. That's a big appeal. What is America's Diner?
And is it? What's their
What was the
their
second part of the
favorite their
question?
dish they're known for, right?
Yeah, the most famous dish that they have.
And
What
true
they're
or
most
false,
known for.
Brian? All diners are shiny.
That is true.
We have found
false.
evidence
False.
against to the
We
contrary.
found
That's
plenty
not
of
true.
diners. Well, and then Brian's retort to that is what?
It's
They're not
it's
real
just
diners.
it's just a restaurant. The name diner is just in the word diner is just in the name of the restaurant. It's not an actual diner.
I don't know about that. All right.
Right. So do we get 1 point if we get the name?
No, it's a
or do
bonus
we need
point.
both of things
Bonus
You
together?
get an
Point if you
extra
get
point
the-
if you get the dish.
Oh, okay.
I have a couple little bonus extras
Gotcha.
if you get it,
Okay.
but it's not All right, ready, Kev? I get Denny's and I did Grand Slam as they're known for.
That is correct, William. Will got the Grand Slam, and it's America's
Denny's-
Diner is Denny's.
What the hell
But
is
Kevin got
Skillet?
Denny's.
What's Skillet?
I
No,
don't
the
know,
Grand
isn't
Slam's
that
like
That's-
they're
those are
Up on a
fajitas.
skillet. I don't know. I'm thinking Chili's when they come all get all
You know that's
sizzling.
all bullshit, right?
what? They just put water in it.
Yeah, like right before they bring it out, they just put water.
Yeah, of course.
It's
It's just steam. So I
They're
get 2 points. I already came back from all that history. One question about breakfast, and I got back in the game.
Yes, sir.
I called it. Yeah, you got
Nice. I got 1 point.
one. So 2, 2, 1 in age order. I like breakfast.
No, not in age order. It's
Oh no,
2, 1,
the way I
2
was
is age
saying
order.
it is age order. 2, me, 1, Kevin, Brian, 2. That's what I meant.
Okay, that's not what.
Whatever.
Next question.
Next
So,
question.
a very, very common and famous and delicious breakfast item is, of course, the bowl of cereal. So there are many, many manufacturers in the world of cereal. Give me 3 cereal manufacturer companies. So the name that would be on the box of the cereal. There are many, many titans in the industry. Give me 3 of them.
I got 2. Hold on.
I need tres.
I got tree.
CC. Can I just go to my kitchen request and just gotta get something? Just gotta
No.
just a quick little go in the kitchen.
Nah.
Who's that guy?
It's a flute guy.
Yeah, you gotta paint him.
these things. Good, Breck. Yes, good. Keep distracting Will so we can't think of
Is there any
things.
cereal in
Well,
my
I could
room
really go
here?
for a bowl of cereal, Will.
Shut up,
Give me
Trump.
Give me some cereal. It's not Donald Trump.
Shit.
Well, you got it. Yeah.
No, it's not one. of them.
Nice bowl. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Any day now, William.
I guess the last one. I don't know it. I got Kellogg's, General Mills, and Nature's Bowl. Oh, Post. I forgot about
Kellogg's,
Post.
General Mills, and
That
Post.
is correct.
I don't eat a lot of Post cereals, honestly. Dang. So I don't get any
Post.
points?
Isn't
They
Fruity
are Post,
Pebbles
yes.
and Cocoa Pebbles
Shoot.
Post?
General
I
Mills
couldn't-
is like Cheerios and shit.
General Motors. Cheerios and shit.
And shit.
Yeah, General Motors.
All right, so now we got
That
a
was
three-way
Brian
tie
first.
here because I didn't get that one. Dang. In age order.
Dos.
All right.
Yes.
Dang.
So that was question dos. Question 3.
Trace.
Let's see. I have a couple of them, so I'm just choosing. I'm trying to turn up the.
I fell asleep last night while I was writing my questions, and I had to finish this morning because I literally I'm in bed like I gotta go, and I went and just passed out, and I like.
The last question is like a line on the.
But I am having help me with the last one this morning because I couldn't think of good questions. But I got 3 good categories. I'm excited.
Goats.
No Kahoot. She's not involved. She's just. By the time she catches up, she's behind on listening to episodes. By the time she catches up, she won't even remember me asking her those questions.
Oh, okay. All right, number 3. What is breakfast without a nice cup of coffee? What is
Normal
the
for me.
top-selling ground coffee brand in the United States? So coffee that you could brew at home. What is the top-selling coffee ground brand in the United States?
I have a guess.
This is something that you could purchase at a store.
I might have spelled it wrong, but it's fine. You get the gist.
That's a guess.
Ready?
Top-selling brand?
Folgers. I didn't do the D.
Best part
of
waking up. That's correct.
Oh, I wanted you the old Kev thing.
Nice.
The best part of waking up is Dunkin'. Yeah.
By the way,
Dunkin' Donuts.
Maxwell House.
Chock full of nuts.
All right, we got that one. That's good. Honestly, that's the only one that popped in my head. So, like he said, what was that we just said, Kev? That didn't even go in my head, so I wouldn't. have asked
Maxwell
it.
House.
I've seen
There's
Pete's.
Pete's, Maxwell House. You got 8 o'clock in the
Isn't
morning.
like a bulletproof coffee.
Dunkin', Starbucks. There's a whole bunch.
See, I'm
of
not a coffee guy,
did
so
not.
this is my coffee. Celsius.
So hip.
Well, I just said I just don't like coffee. It's too bitter. So 3-3-2
It's delicious.
in age.
All
order.
right. Number 4.
Number 4.
So going back to the very, very popular cereal here, here's a famous cereal, Wheaties. known for the athletes and the Olympics and whatnot. So, what athlete has been on the Wheaties box the most? Whom? Who has been on the Wheaties box the most?
I had like 3 choices in my head, but I don't know who's on the most.
Yeah, I got 2
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
put-
go with.
So it's an athlete. I'll give you a hint. This person played sports.
Oh my god. I was like really listening for a second.
I'm going to put in my guess, and then I'm going to put my secondary guess in parentheses. If that's right, I just want to know that
I'm glad you said that because that's what I was gonna say. That it don't matter if it ain't on there.
I'm doing the
No, I know, I
same
just
thing,
wanna
but
know, like-
I have 2 other ones that I was like, let me see. Ready?
All right,
Number 1, MJ
that is
Michael
correct.
Jordan.
Woods.
And my other guess was Tiger. No.
Man, he might be on the serial.
Uh,
I also put
Tony.
Serena Williams. She might have had a couple recently, and I also put Bruce Jenner.
Well, that would have been a good guess.
I know he was on the box.
That was in the 70s, though.
Not the
No,
same
I just
amount
it's
as
just another guess.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan with 18 box appearances.
18 different throughout the years. Wow, wow, wow.
That's a lot.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. All right, so I've got 4. Kev's got 4. Brian's got dos.
Okay.
Now this is the bet question now.
This is the bet.
Ooh,
I'm
you
betting
should have told me because now
Uno.
I'm going to bet Uno. I was going to go 2, but you said it out loud. You shouldn't have said it.
You can still do 2 if you want to.
No, I don't want to now. I want to do 1
Oh, okay.
because you're supposed to keep it in the head. Because then I'm not supposed to know.
Oh, sorry.
Because you're supposed to do it on the bottom, Jeopardy, and then like, how much did you bet?
Write it
Oh,
down.
you
Yeah, yeah.
lose.
All right. Are we ready for the breakfast big time question?
Big boy.
What country is credited with the creation of the croissant?
Obviously, this is a trick question. It's too
What
easy to
country
be hard.
It's too
Is
no, it's
credited
too
with the
easy.
creation.
It's too easy.
Of the croissant.
The very, very French croissant. There's no way that's the answer, though. There's no way. That wouldn't be hard.
I will not confirm nor deny any guesses that you have. I guess we gotta do a little bit of thinking.
I got an answer. Because they have similar pastries
just
like
guessing.
this. Ready? I put Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium and the Netherlands are both incorrect.
Is it France? I swear to God.
It is. It is not France.
I would
The
kill
country,
you.
the country credited for the creation of the croissant was Austria.
I was so close. I knew it was Germany, Austria. They the Streusel.
Yeah, close.
Austria, Belgium, Germany are all in the same vicinity.
Yeah. So Europe.
You could just and I said the
Yeah, but they're
Netherlands. It's right
closer.
there. I guess
Well,
the
if
European
I gave you a
country,
map,
that
could you
was
point
close.
out Belgium?
Absolutely. Next to
Could
Germany.
you point out
yeah.
Austria?
Well, I know what it looks like
There's
next
a
to
lot of
Germany.
countries next to
Oh
Germany.
yeah, the one next to Germany with like the little boot. That's Austria.
No, that's Italy. And then
Very good,
France.
Will.
And then there's also what's the little country? Luxembourg. So
Switzerland.
I make maps
Luxembourg.
every day,
Yeah,
homie.
Switzerland.
I know stuff. I can make a lot of maps. I can show you where the Red Sea is. I make a lot of maps these days about that. So
Yeah.
I know where the Red Sea is and where Israel is. There's a lot of maps for that now too.
Did you guys know that the Red Sea, the water is still blue? Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And you know that the Dead Sea is like it's not dead. It's just a lot of salt. It's crazy.
There's not just a bunch of dead guys in there.
Well, there is nothing living in it
You don't die when you go into the water. You just
because of all
float.
the salt.
Yeah.
It's too salty.
But there's no fish in there.
That was it for breakfast.
All right, we lose. Yeah, we lose.
All right,
a point then,
3-3-2.
Skip. All right, we're still pretty. Anyways, game.
3-3-2.
But now, let's get into the fun one for you guys. I'll give you the choices. You got to do all 3, obviously. So pick which one you want. We have, since it's coming up soon, and the nominations got announced last week. Oscars is the category.
Oscars.
90s TV, or the last category, Kevin Bacon.
What?
The last
I like. It's on brand with the breakfast idea.
Well, I just thought it was.
Yeah. So you want to go?
Yeah,
let's do Kevin Bacon since we just did breakfast.
Not a question, but Em helped me look up facts about Kevin Bacon for these questions, and he said that he did a multi-commercial campaign for the egg industry, like how Got Milk did, like Got Milk. He did the egg industry, and his sign-off thing was like, he's like, eggs are good for this and good for this, and they have this amount of protein, blah blah blah. And he's like, what was the last thing she said? He's like, take it from me, like, who knows eggs better than bacon? And that was a sign-off. Like, A+. Okay.
The guy, Big Egg got Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, big egg got bacon. All right. First question about Kevin Bacon in the entertainment side of things. What actress is Kevin Bacon married to? They've been married nearly 30 years. What actress is he married to?
I got like nothing. Not even a big fathom.
And I'd pick these questions, not like where I'd like Google everything. I'm like, maybe one or two of them I had to look up some questions, but like I did it where I didn't want to stump you too hard.
Okay, I got it.
Just write anything down. Write Obama.
I can't even.
Write Michelle Obama.
Can't
even do a joke answer.
Kevin Bacon's wife is Sarah Omelet.
I got.
No.
It's not.
Kevin Bacon is married to Kira Sedgwick.
Who?
She had a show for a while. That? If you saw her face, you'd be like, she had a show.
Oh, she had a show?
What's her name?
Good for
Kira
her.
Kira Sedgwick.
Just
type in Kevin Bacon's wife and it'll come up. And it'll say, you've seen her. She's been in things.
What's it? Who?
Jesus Christ.
The
Kira. K. Oh no, it's
Kira.
Oh, I've seen this lady's face.
Yeah, she's in stuff. She had her own. The Clothes, I think, was her.
Kira's.
The Closer.
Sure,
yeah.
I feel like
they were married in 1988.
They've been together for 30 years.
Adorable.
If you showed me a picture of her and said this is Kevin Bacon's wife, what's her name? Why would? Yeah, like if you said, "Who's this lady
she's a known
that's
person,
married to
though,
Kevin
so I'm
Bacon?"
saying,
I
it's like,
still wouldn't have gotten the answer.
It wasn't just like, hey, it's who's George Washington's wife, Mrs. Washington. Like it's this person. You know what I mean? So you didn't get it right. We'll move on to the next
Martha.
one.
Yeah, Martha Washington.
All right, close off of any Kevin Bacon related things. I don't want you getting any cheating things.
I have a feeling, unless they answer one of these
Actually,
questions.
the next one is. The next question is about Footloose, actually. What year did Footloose come out?
Is the answer Footloose?
What year did Footloose come out?
Oh, damn it.
Click back on your... Bro, you're not focused again. Get focused.
I already wrote it down.
No, I mean your app.
Oh.
Get focused.
I was clicked on the other screen.
We gotta remember... Well, take a guess.
No
when do you...
I'm just gonna guess.
What year do you think it came out?
Guess.
Hold on, Brian's not ready yet. What if you cheated? 86, 84. The correct answer for Footloose came out in 1984. Brian got it correct.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say 1985.
See, but you had an idea where it came out. You're right there.
Well, yeah.
So that's not
that's rough estimate.
Honestly,
but
And just like that, it's tied up.
Just like that. Well, these honestly are probably just as much info I had in my head about these history questions that you're gonna have about Kevin Bacon.
Okay, no. You learned all these things. You just forgot them. I've never.
You could have learned it though.
Learned any of these things.
Just because I was forced to learn it doesn't mean I know it.
At one point in your life. I've never, unless I had to take the opportunity.
Well, you should have watched The Closer with Kira Sedgwick. She was great. All right. What did I write here? I scribbled this. This is one of the ones I wrote last night.
While you were asleep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what famous game includes Kevin Bacon's career? What's the famous game that came out of his career?
Huh?
It's like an internet game people do with Kevin Bacon's career. What's that called?
Kevin Bacon's career.
Yes.
I don't think I understand the question.
It's like a mental thought. Like it's a game you like. I don't want to explain too much because that gives it away.
No. I know it, but I don't know.
Well, that kind of gives you a hint, Bri.
No, it doesn't.
Well, you don't know it then. I don't know. There's a game that's called something that has to do with Kevin Bacon's career. And his movies and his co-stars and all this different stuff. It all has to do with his career, yeah.
I'm gonna guess the. Do I get a point if I get the number wrong?
You gotta know it. That's one of the words of the game. I didn't get the fourth president. Could I still get that one?
Guessed.
Exactly, same thing.
No.
All right.
8 hours.
You know, you said you know it though, so you just can't remember the number. Well, but you know it.
I don't know the number.
All right.
All
All right, Footloose. You got anything? You got it wrote down? Okay, what'd you write, Kev? It is 3. It's the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. So you both were pretty close.
Damn it! I was.
So, Brian, you did know
right,
it. You had 6 degrees. But 6 degrees of separation is like kind of right, but not. It's 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I had it.
Yep.
I
So
wrote it, and then I erased it.
So I say a random actor like Hugh Jackman. Actually, that's an easy one. He was in an X-Men movie with Kevin Bacon. Another movie that's like more separated, like where you have to like go like, okay, this person was in a movie with this person, who was in a movie with this person, who was in the movie with this person, and who was in a movie with Kevin Bacon. Like you want to get within six degrees of Kevin Bacon. And I think it was a thing that started on Jon Stewart's show. I'm not sure it was the Daily Show or he had another show before that, but it was started there, and it kind of how. And a lot of people do it through Wikipedia. Where it's like I go from this person, or this thing. It could be a thing even, like shoe. Go from shoe to Kevin Bacon in like
Kevin Bacon wears shoes.
Oh no! Like within Wikipedia's like links. Like you go from shoe and you somehow just every answer you click on, get to Kevin Bacon. So no points awarded. I was gonna make this one the hard question, but I thought no. So this is number 4.
Had it.
What is Kevin Bacon's real name?
Huh?
What's Kevin Bacon's real name?
It's not Kevin Bacon?
Writing answers. Kevin Bacon's real name.
I got it. It's not
what
right,
show me?
It's whatever.
Eric Adams.
The mayor of New York.
Yep.
Kevin Canadian Bacon.
Kevin Canadian Bacon.
Technically, Kevin is somewhat correct because his name actually is Kevin Bacon. It's not. That is his real name. His middle name is actually Norwood, though.
Yeah.
No points. No points.
I'll give Kev a point though because he did. His name is still. I didn't really. If you just wrote Kevin Bacon, I would say yes. So Kev did write Kevin Bacon, and he just changed his middle name. Because his name is. It was a trick question. His name actually is Kevin Bacon.
It's a bullshit answer.
Yeah.
Kev
still wrote Kevin Bacon. So
it's a bullshit question.
But see, I was gonna do that as the hard one, but I'm like, I don't want to have you guys bet points on that, and then you just riot against me. Just end the podcast because I said trick question on the last one. All right.
Question is the last
Boo.
one.
Hard question. How many points you betting?
This is the last one. All right. I'm putting
go.
my points down, like Will said.
Well, it just gives you a little bit of advantage. You want your opponent to know what you're doing. You picked, right? You wrote down how many you want to bet.
Chia.
Okay. Final hard question of Kevin Bacon category is: what is the band that Kevin Bacon is a part of? He's in a band. What's it called?
Is it like a known band?
If you know the band, it is. I don't. It's.
Oh right. Okay.
Like it's not like I don't think it's on the radio.
Awesome.
I
didn't know he was in a band.
Well, this is a hard question. That's why this is like something like I didn't know this obviously. It's just a hard question for funsies. This whole category was just a fun one, just a fun category for Kevin Bacon. So,
a fun category for us to lose points.
All right.
Honestly, I think we've gotten the same amount of points as we've gotten in
Kev's
history thing. Honestly, so it's not that different.
Again, but you learned all that stuff. The fact that you forgot it, that's on you.
You wrote your band? All right. What's the Kevin Bacon's band?
Yeah. I put over easy.
He's in the news. He's Huey Lewis in the news.
Why would he be in Huey Lewis in the news?
He joined the news. I don't know.
Oh, right. Kev did 0.
I bought 0 points.
It's not over easy the side of Kevin. He's part of the Bacon Brothers. Him and his brother have a band with other members, but they're called the Bacon Brothers. Is the name of the band.
Like the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, but just him and one other brother.
They should do this instead. I think over easy and a side of Kevin is
sure.
That's a cool name. That should be your band name.
Side of Kevin.
Will you be? I'm the side of Kevin, and no, you. So that's your name.
Natural
then.
Flavors is out.
Easy.
Side of Kevin.
And then I'll be the side of Kevin.
All right, so Kev. So Brian loses a point. Kev, you stay as same. So is it 3-4-2?
3-3-2.
Okay.
4.
Yep.
Yeah, because Kev didn't lose a point.
No, I have 4.
3-4-2.
Don't jit me
All right.
points.
Anybody's game still. Oh no.
Back to me. All right, you guys want
Should we
modern or
do
you want
modern
ancient?
and finish with ancient, or ancient and then finish with modern?
Let's finish with modern because maybe we'll know that more.
True.
So
But
let's go.
ancient. I did learn that too, apparently. So
Let's do ancient.
ancient.
Yeah, you learned it all. All right, ancient first. All right, first question is, which empire invented gunpowder?
Empire.
I mean,
I know which country it's from, but I don't know the empire. Oh, okay.
Empire, country, go with what you know.
really?
What?
Okay.
All right, what empire?
Oh,
slash
I'm thinking of something else.
invented-
Okay.
I was thinking of the dynasty. Oh,
Same.
no,
I wrote down the
Okay.
dynasty
Okay.
too.
Good. China.
China.
China
I'm
is
trying to think like
correct.
Ming.
China.
There you go. That's him.
China.
I was wondering. I honestly thought it was Trump. I'm like, why'd you waste time 3D printing a Trump 3D print?
No, it's not.
It looks like him. So point for a Beagle. Point for me. Me and Kev are tied. So 4-4-3.
All right. See, look at that. You guys got a question right. Here we go. Next one. Who is the founder of Judaism?
Bernie Sanders.
Larry David.
The
Mel
founder?
Brooks.
Yeah, it's definitely
makes-
Mel Brooks.
This is Jewish men.
The founder?
The founder, the first prophet, whichever you want to call it, of Judaism.
Baruch atah Adonai. It's me.
I got it. Ready, set,
All right.
reveal. Is it Abraham?
Go.
Abraham
Yeah.
Lincoln made
Abraham
Judaism.
Yeah, God was like, hey,
correct.
kill your son. And he was like, you got it, man. And then he was like, oh, wait, I'm just kidding. And good one, God.
Yep. And what was the name?
Isaac.
What was the name of his son? Yes, very good. All right, so we got 5-4.
I'm winning.
4.
And I got
Good
two.
job.
I see ancient history is
Good
better
job.
than U.S. I guess
Now-
for me and my brain. I almost
Yeah,
said
which is
Moses.
Pretty sad.
'Cause I think it's, I know I didn't do it.
Not Moses.
People go.
Third question. The famous
Who?
Battle of Thermopylae was between
At least said for
Thermopylae.
Thermopylae?
Basic, yeah, sure. Was between Greece and who? Give you a hint. There was a movie made about it. It's a famous movie.
People go.
Directed by Zack Snyder.
Oh, now
Well,
you just give
that's
you,
a-
now
that's
you give me all the hints. I'm the movie guy.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. Big
don't-
advantage for Will.
But who was the war
The guy
against?
with all
Who
those
was the battle
nipple
against?
rings. I got it.
Is it
Oh,
Persia?
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot
Nipple
an
ring,
S in the end. Persians.
Yes.
I was
Persia.
never gonna get it unless you said the Zack Snyder thing. So thank you.
I didn't know the movie. I actually knew the history. So do I get an extra point?
No, Brian, you don't get it.
300. There's Sparta.
All right, next one is a two-parter. You need to get both
Two pots.
correct to gain the point. An eye for an eye is from what law code / what empire was this law code created in?
I'm really ugly. When I look at the camera, I'm so ugly when I think. It's like
It's like taking a shit.
my brain taking a shit, going through the files.
The public school files.
We threw out the ancient
We threw out his
civilization.
name.
Why is he Tom Hanks?
Well said. I'm sorry. Eye for an eye.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know. I'm just writing something. It's probably not right. I got the first half. I know that
Give me a
one.
guess.
But
All right, so the name of the law code from an eye for
Hammurabi.
an eye is what?
I say
Yes,
he's not
Hammurabi's
showing
code.
right away.
Brian,
Yes.
did you write that?
I read the same thing.
Yes, Hammurabi. And the empire is the
completely
Babylonian
guessed.
Empire.
Holy
yes,
shit.
very good.
Wow.
Nice.
Will's on
Good
fire.
job.
I 3 out of 3 on the ancient
on
history.
fire.
Someone pinch me. 4 out of 4.
That was the fourth question.
Even pinch
so
me
4 out of
harder.
4. All right, now
Wait,
put
so
your
it's
bets. Place your bets.
7, 6, 7, 4, 6.
7-4.
All right. Well.
7-4-6.
All right. My point is written.
All right. The hard question of ancient history is: what was the name given to the remains of the first creature to walk upright?
Oh man, I should have been more.
I said this is like earth science, or it's science kind of. Wait, I know it. What the name given?
So there were the remains of the creature to walk upright, as we argue is around first. So we can't say for certain. They gave that creature.
I know this.
The remains of said creature are in the Natural History Museum.
I'm gonna take
At
a
least
quick
they
subway
were,
ride,
or
and I'll be right back, and I'll be able to write this answer down. It's gonna take me about an hour and a half to probably get up there, but
And then to walk around the museum to find
then
it.
go in,
and then take
find the exhibit.
an hour subway back because that's on the west side.
All right, so
that's on the west side. That took me a while.
About 3 o'clock.
The site?
I can't take my fingers.
Nice.
Shit! I know this. I'm guessing. I thought. Dang! I know this. This is so frustrating.
This is found in Kenya, correct?
No.
I don't know. All right, go ahead. Show us, Bri. Oh my God! It's Lucy.
Lucy.
It's
yes.
It's
Lucy is the
Australopithecus.
name.
Wait, you wrote Dolly?
I think Dolly is the name of the
Australopithecus.
lamb that they first cloned.
The cloned, yeah.
No. Yes. No, that's actually what Mr. Worldwide says.
Dang! I knew it was Lucy. I knew it was a.
Yeah, it was found in modern day
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Not Kenya.
Dang! I know. That's so frustrating. I know. There's like I know these things. Oh yeah, Brian.
I bet
All right,
one.
Brian, how many did you
So did
bet?
I. So Brian goes up one.
Okay, so Brian's up to 7.
Dang.
Will is down to 6.
I knew it was
the
a short.
lead.
I knew it was a short little name like that. I knew it. Dang, that's so frustrating. All right, so now we go into now it's is it lunchtime, Bri?
Oh, it's like it's
It is
lunchtime.
Hey.
So,
I like that
Kev-
we're all pretty close though in score. No one's running away with it, which is nice. I think because we're also being very.
Well, you guys really picked.
I was
You
saying we're
all
also
picked it
being
up
very conservative with our bets. No one's going like
on the-
I bet 3.
Yeah.
Well, I was up by 1, so I didn't
Until
want
the
to.
end,
I didn't want to bet more
when
than
you need
1.
those
So
natural
like I'm up by
guesses.
1. I'm going to lose my lead, and I still did.
All right.
Lucy.
Here we go. We're taking it to lunchtime.
Taking it to the lunch.
All right. So, lunchtime. Where are you as a child during lunchtime for most of your life? School. So,
that's not
talking
the question.
about the cafeteria, baby. What is the most consumed school lunch item in America?
I have two options.
You're walking down the cafeteria. What is the thing that the children are eating the most?
Getting a guess.
Let's see more.
The most consumed school lunch item in America.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Chicken nuggies.
It is pizza.
I
Kevin's
had
correct,
pizza.
it's
I had pizza written down. I was like, maybe that's more of like a Northeast New York kind of area thing. I literally had it down.
Because it's so easy. Fun
It's
fact
true.
about that with the school lunches, the FDA ruled that pizza could be considered to be a vegetable in school lunches because it's made with tomato sauce. Isn't that horseshit?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think it has that same classification now, but I think in the Bush administration, pizza was a vegetable.
That's what I live my life by. I'm eating a vegetable. It's crazy.
I see nothing wrong.
I literally erased pizza. That's so frustrating because I'm like, no, maybe it's just because in all of America, I don't know what they're doing in like Wisconsin. So I thought chicken nuggets forever.
Shitty pizza.
They just be like they just do like enormous sheets of it and just like.
Yeah.
When during 2021 in my school, there like COVID was still kind of like more of a thing at 2021, so they had the whole lunch, like all the lunch ladies.
The whole
COVID
lunchroom
at
got the
same
flu.
time.
I mean the COVID.
So we still had to have school. So the principal would buy pizzas from the local pizzerias and just pass.
And they're probably like, "This is so much better than the lunch lady pizza."
Yeah. So the principal was down there with like a couple other, the other assistant principal and like a couple like volunteer like
That's
teachers who
nice.
come down and like serve lunch every day. My principal was like, it was great. We're just like saying hi to all the kids, giving them
I'm
pizza.
lactose intolerant. Well,
So he
you
did
don't
that
get
for like a
nothing.
week. Shut up.
That's
Alright,
fun.
Yeah, so it's 6, 5, 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just comparing scores. Make sure I'm not messing up.
All right. Keeping
Lunch.
on going with some lunch related. The lunch one, since lunch is lunch, it was difficult to come up with some specific lunch questions. So I have some lunch and also some more generic food related questions. This being one of them. So what is
There.
in a grocery store? What is the most commonly stolen food item globally? Doesn't have to be globally. The most commonly stolen food item globally.
I have a guess.
And it doesn't have to be something, it's not something specific like
It's not a brand name.
Yeah, it's not a brand name. Yeah.
Smucker's jam.
All right, I got an answer.
Go
Ready?
ahead. Bread. Brew bread is incorrect. Sorry, fellas. It's cheese.
Oh, okay. I thought internationally, like everyone has a form of bread everywhere, and I just thought
can be said for cheese, I suppose.
I would say
they
I
not
only
seen
thought of
Aladdin?
Aladdin. He steals.
One jump ahead of the cheese line. Yeah.
Oh no! All this. No, it doesn't say all this for a loaf of bread. I don't know what the line is.
Yes. All this
All
for
this
a wheel of cheese?
All this for a thing of American singles.
Yeah.
Dang. I thought bread was for sure the answer because globally, everybody's got
I
bread.
did too.
Some kind of bread.
Darn.
All right.
Who's stealing cheese? It's gonna melt in your pants.
Melt in your pants. Alrighty, here we go. Next one up. Back to school lunches, but this time you're packing your own. You're brown bagging it. And a yummy, 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 yummy dessert is always a nice little pudding cup. So, what was the first Jell-O pudding flavor made in 1936? The first
Jell-O pudding?
Yeah, Jell-O, the brand JELL-O.
It's alive. No.
What's their favorite pudding
I have a
flavor?
guess. I feel like
Released
Russia.
in not
Russian
favorite. Sorry, with the first pudding flavor in
Russia. I gotta guess.
1936.
But it's not Jell-O. It's pudding.
It's pudding. Jell-O brand.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not confused. I was
company
like,
is Jell-O.
like cherry and be like an idiot.
Pudding.
Kind of rude.
Too late for that.
Well, this seems too easy, but I know it's not right.
I don't know. It doesn't have to be easy or not easy. All the ones that like
All right, I guess so.
that I have here that isn't like the hard question. They're all pretty on par with themselves. So
Okay. I just wrote chocolate.
chocolate is
Butterscotch.
correct, Will.
I'm like it's saying
Darn it.
because
I
like
thought
what
it'd be
better than
different.
people like what's their best selling one is always gonna be chocolate. But
Well, I
I think
don't
they
know,
wouldn't
vanilla
vanilla
seem
wouldn't
like
be
what-
above
I don't know.
chocolate. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, but why
It's
would you
the
go straight to
first, not the
vanilla?
best selling.
Like you go to chocolate pudding first and then branch off from there. Well, Brian said favorite and then it confused
don't
me,
know.
so I think that
I
helped
know.
me out
I
by putting
misspoke.
chocolate.
I'm sorry. I misspoke.
It's okay. I got the point, so I don't care. Misspeak
All right.
all you want.
Question number 4. What U.S. state did the chocolate chip cookie originate in?
Ooh, with the chocolate chip cookie.
What state in the 50 states of America did the chocolate chip cookie
This could be anywhere.
originate in?
Like literally anywhere. I think in the
But
top
yeah,
in the
yeah.
top half of the country, someone in one of those states.
This started
just
where
gonna
this
guess.
person made a dough and then put broken pieces of chocolate in it, expecting it to melt and kind of mix in with the dough, but that's not what happened at all. And thus, the chocolate chip cookie was born.
Was born. I just guessed the state. I have no idea. Ohio.
Pennsylvania, because of Hershey.
Wrong and wrong. It was Massachusetts.
I knew it was like a northeast or like a northern something, but there's so many. There was so many
Darn it.
states that could have been.
It's too many states.
All right, are you ready to place your bets for number 5?
So is it 7, 7,
Yep.
5, 7?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Got
me
my
too.
bet.
Okay. Here is your lunch. 5th question.
Hard question.
What fast food restaurant has the largest number of retail locations in
I
the
know this.
world?
I know this.
The largest number.
I think I
Of
might have done.
retail
I can't remember if I
locations.
did this on an episode previously.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I don't
gotta
know if
guess.
it's
Ready?
Subway.
Eat fresh.
Subway.
That is correct. Well
That's-
done.
I bet one.
I bet 0.
Because Kev, you need points to come back
Darn
a bit.
it.
You would have had it.
Yeah, but I might
That's
not have
the
had it.
risk you
So
take.
who knows?
So I have
Okay.
8.
The
on-
reason I did this one because Kevin and I were talking the other day. He was telling me how much of a big fan of Jared Fogle he was. So I was saying like,
No, what? Don't be saying that.
yeah, because you said you visited him and you were talking to him the other day. How's he been? How's he doing? Is he still he's still carrying around those big pants?
No.
When's he getting
No,
out? He's
no.
he's. I feel like he,
Don't know. Never talked to him.
You're always saying how much you're that he was totally like
No,
wrongly
no.
accused and everything, and you were with him that day, and he would never do anything like that.
No. No. We don't need this out there. My career to be ended. Thank
We're
you
just
very
joshing.
much.
We're just Drake and joshing over here. Kev's not friends with Jared
Everything
Fogle.
what we said was
yeah,
in
yeah.
jest. Everyone. They cut the clip right before we say that, and
goodness.
they'll just put that on trial and be like, and then it's like, no, continue playing. It's
And
like,
then
no,
I
that's all
get
we have.
fired.
Those out of context clips.
All right, so
Kev's gonna run for office one day, and this is gonna pull up and be like, "So, Senator, you know Jared Fogle?" No.
I don't know. Kev doesn't seem like he's gonna
No.
run for office.
I do not.
That doesn't seem like it's the thing you want. All right, so
No.
going into the next round, it's me. I have 8. Brian, Kev has 5, and Brian has 7. All right, next up, we got you guys can choose your next categories between now the last
Adventure.
2. Yeah, choose your own adventure. You have either the Oscar category, or 90s TV.
Do you want
Which
to
one you
end
wanna-
with 90s TV, Brian, and do the Oscars? I feel like we'll know 90s
Yeah.
TV better.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Wow,
Oscars it is.
I thought you were gonna do that. All right, Oscars. We actually watched an Oscar-nominated movie last night. Maestro with Bradley Cooper.
Is it good?
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
I feel like usually the Oscar nominated movies are kind of
when the Oscar nominations come out, we've already seen 6 out of the 10 when the nominations came out, and
pretty good.
Like Barbie's up for Best Oscar, Best Picture.
Oppenheimer.
A lot. We've seen a bunch of them, and a bunch of them are really good. So
is Oppenheimer up for one?
yeah, of course, it's probably gonna win. Honestly, it's probably the favorite to win.
I like that movie. Was so good.
It was pretty good, yeah. Well, it's Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Holdovers, Anatomy of a Fall. Barbie. I don't want to name all 10. It's a lot, but the Oppenheimer's in there. But you see Killers of the Flower Moon, that's very good.
I did not. I want to see
it. Leo, right?
Leo and the woman who's in it, the Lily Gladstone, she's up for Best Actress. She's very good in it.
And
Leo didn't get nominated though. He was a little snubbed. He was not up for Best Actor. But De Niro's up for Best Supporting because he was very good in it.
Me and Crystal just finished our movie marathon. We watched all the Mission Impossible movies.
Oh my god, I love even the new one, the Dead
newest
Reckoning
one that just came out. Yeah,
that was fun. That was good. I like that.
I still think Fallout is my favorite out of all of them.
Fallout is the best. Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
that one's by far the best. I've seen all of them. Oh my god,
it's such a good movie.
I'm surprised Crystal. What you gotta watch, bro? They're so good. They're so
I do really like the first one though.
The first one's classic. With the
classic.
Yeah. But just all the one with Philip Seymour Hoffman's also pretty dang good.
Which one is that?
Philip Seymour Hoffman's the guy who died, who's the bad guy.
I know who he is. But which one is that?
3, whatever. I don't remember which number it is.
I don't know. They're all kind of blended together at this point.
Yeah. Well, anyway, before you get that's a good movie marathon. I love those.
And now we just started last night. We're starting a Harry Potter movie marathon. So
hell yeah!
I can't do Harry Potter because it's on. It's on every channel on the weekend. It's on right now. And we turned on the TV before, and I was like, we literally were watching Goblet of Fire like before we went to bed last night, and then turned on again, and Goblet of Fire is like on again, like the same point probably where we.
Solid.
You put her name in a Goblet of Fire. Calmly.
Calmly.
All right, getting into the Oscars category. First question up: who was the first woman to win an Oscar for directing? And then bonus point if you can give me the movie she won it for. So
I don't know like any directors.
Any female directors, Brian? That's pretty sexist.
Oh,
no, I don't know any. I know like Steven Spielberg.
You know directors.
Steven Spielberg.
And who is that? A man.
I don't remember the movie.
You got it.
Well, the movie is a bonus point.
No, so I know. I can picture I think the movie, what it was about. But I don't remember the title of the movie, and then I don't remember her name.
Well, that's the point. The main point is the first woman who directed it, won a directing Oscar.
I don't know her
name. I'll give you a hint. It's sad, but it's pretty dang recent. This to be the first woman to win directing.
No, I know that, and she's the same director who directed the Eternals movie.
No.
Oh, so I'm thinking of somebody else then. Then I have no idea.
That's
Keep the hints coming.
She directed. No, that woman directed Nomadland.
That's what I'm thinking of.
But that's not. That was. But before that, there was she directed that. But then before that, years before that, this woman won Best Director. The first woman to win that award.
Then I was thinking of this other lady. So no, I have no idea.
Well, I'll give you another hint then. She used to be married to James Cameron. If that.
How does that help me?
I don't know. That's a hint.
Kira Sigwig.
Sedgwick? No.
I literally just wrote that down.
I got nothing.
Oh,
all right.
Man.
So you said she used to be married to James Cameron, so I'm going with Miss Cameron.
No.
It would be Mrs. Cameron.
Well, no, they're not married anymore.
They're divorced.
Oh, right.
The woman's name is Catherine Bigelow, and she directed The Hurt Locker.
Oh,
I know that movie.
Well, that's not the question. Yep, Catherine Bigelow used to be married to James Cameron, and they got divorced.
Heir to the T fortune?
No, I think she is a Coppola. She's like within the Coppola family.
Who the hell is that?
Oh my God, Francis Ford Coppola directed Godfather, and There's there's a nephew is Nicolas Cage. Another nephew is Jason Schwartzman. Other people there's so many like people from that family. They also
6 degrees of the Coppolas.
Yeah, legitimately, they have so many, a lot of nepo babies in that.
You act like surprised as to why I don't know these things. I act surprised that you don't know
But Francis Ford Coppola, he has his own wine. Like it's a big.
How would I know any of these things?
I don't know. Stop reading history books and open your eyes to the world. All right, next question. How many Oscars? Oh, speaking of James Cameron, that was my segue. I forgot to say. Speaking of James Cameron's ex-wife.
Kira segue?
No. Sedgwick. But how many Oscars did Titanic get nominated for the year that it was up for Oscars? Out of a possible 17, how many did they get nominated for? The movie. So there's 17 awards they possibly could get in the Oscars. How many did they get nominated for that year?
Not how many did they win?
Just how many get nominated for. Extra point if you can give me how many they won out of those nominations, but
2 random numbers. You got it.
Well, I gave you possible 17 as a parameter. Please? How many Oscars was Titanic nominated for out of 17 possible awards? Or 17 possible categories, I mean. Well, Brian's counting.
What are you counting?
He's counting the awards.
The categories.
What they could be up
best
for.
This,
the categories.
best that, best this. Yeah.
Right. Will already gave you. There's 17 categories.
No, he's counting how many.
The potential ones that they could have won. I got nominated. Trust the process here.
All right.
Oh, nominated, not won. Nominated.
Nominated, and then an extra point if you can say how many out of those nominations they won.
Number less than 17.
That's definitely the answer is under 17. Or within 17. Titanic was it was like the biggest thing of all time. I'll give you a fun fact after you guess, obviously.
Okay, ready?
Don't
show it.
Gut. 12 nominees, 8 wins.
12 You wrote 8 nominations, Bri?
Yeah.
Okay, the answer was they were nominated for 14 out of 17. And they won 11 that year. The crazy thing, Leo was not nominated for Best Actor.
Celine.
We know he didn't win until The Revenant, but I thought he would be nominated for that for sure. If he won it, it's been nominated for anything else. Well, obviously best song. I could pull up best or you guys don't care, so it doesn't matter. What
Rose.
Best
Dijon,
picture,
right?
best picture, best song, best score, best actress was my brain's off. What the hell's her name? Kate Winslet. Oh, you know her name. You know her name, huh, Kev? You know Kate Winslet.
Because she was in the great movie The Holiday with Jack Black.
And Jude Law and Cameron Diaz. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
That's Crystal talking. That's not you.
I've seen it like one time.
It's a funny thing I've seen, like where it's like you're when you're younger you think Jude Law is hot, but then as you get older and you want more stability and more like you want more personality than just a hot guy, you're more like, oh shit, Jack Black's actually pretty amazing in that movie. Like you want to be with him, not the Jude Law
is a single dad, so
but I'm saying like it's like it's like the type.
He's trying his best.
Like it's not about the hotness as much. It's more about like this guy is really funny. He takes care of me. I love him. Versus hottie with a daughter.
You're just saying that because you look like Jack Black.
I don't look like Jack Black.
You look like a young Jack Black. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Most of it's just beard, and he shaves it off half the time for roles. This is a more modern question, I guess. This year, so 2024, March 4th is the Oscars, I believe. Which number Oscar is this? So welcome to the blank annual Oscars, Academy Awards.
This number pokes out in my mind. I don't know if it's correct, but
so it's this which was this year is what?
59th.
Okay, Brian.
93.
Ooh, Price is Right rules. Both of you be losing because it's this year is the 96th Oscar. You're way off. Very close though, Brian. Very close.
Yeah, I knew it was way more than that.
Price is Right rules.
No, well it was Oh no! Oh yeah, Brian would have won then if the Price is Right. But that's not what we're playing.
Then what did I see?
96th. Maybe Emmys or Grammys or something.
Yeah, because I remember there was something. It was like the 59th or 58th, and I was like, "Wow, that's really close to 60. That's going to be a big deal when that happens."
Well, think about.
I guess it wasn't.
In 4 years, it's going to be the 100th Oscar. I'm excited for that.
What
cool.
What Super Bowl is this?
58th.
I say Kev knows that one right away. Maybe that's what you got in your head. Maybe that's what you had in your head for almost 60th.
No, I would.
I don't know. Yeah, 96th Oscars this year. I had to watch 3 more movies to watch all the best pictures. So I got some time, but I have to have them in the bag. All right. This actually what you're doing with the Titanic. This may help you. Number 4 question: name all the awards that make up the Big Five. There's a thing in the Oscars when he's like, "Oh, it won the Big Five." What are the Big Five award categories? That's like if you win all 5 of these.
You have to list 5 categories.
5 categories that are considered the Big Five in the Academy Awards. Yeah. Kind of like if you win all 5 of these, that means that your movie was a hit all the way through. We got best this, best that, best this, best that.
The Big Five.
Big Five is live.
All right, I got it. I guess. All right.
Well, you know what the categories are. It's not. This one's not too.
Right, I just ran through what I have no idea.
There's one that one's a little harder to think of, but when you kind of think when you go through the movie process, it makes the most sense. Okay, you guys got your answers?
No, I'm changing one.
Oh, did I give Kev a hint? Maybe I don't know.
Okay,
let me see your answers. Big Five.
I have
best Brian picture, first.
Best actor, best actress, best original screenplay, and best score.
Okay, Kev. Best actor, best actress.
Actress, best picture, best cinematography, and best costumes.
You guys are close, but no cigar. It's best picture, best actor, best actress, best director, and best screenplay. So you're close. Brian was pretty close. He switched up score with director, and cinematography is not in there. Best director is, and then I didn't look at my sheet because I thought I knew it, and I do know it, so it's all good. But close but no cigar. Have you guys got any of these right? This category?
Nope. No Oscars right.
Well, here's the hard question. Bet your points. It's Kev has 5, Brian has 7. And I wouldn't, if based on this category so far, I don't bet high because I don't want you to lose too many points on this guy. All right, hard question. Why is the Academy Award called the Oscar? Why is it called the Oscar? And it had to be more specific about because I asked Em the question. She was like, "It's named after some guy." I'm like, "That's not that can't be an answer." It was named after a guy named Oscar. It's like, well,
I got it.
Obviously.
I got it.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I also got it.
Whoa. Okay, show me.
It's named
Oscar
after
Mayer Wiener. Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Oscar Mayer Wiener Baloney.
Yeah, they sponsored it.
Oh, they sponsored the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
You do see that every year. So why wouldn't the statue just be a hot dog?
They wanted it to be more sophisticated.
No, the answer is the Academy Awards librarian, Margaret Henrick, thought that the statue of the man, that's the award that's given out, reminded her of her uncle Oscar. And they just continued on from there that it's an Oscar.
Yeah, common knowledge, right? Things that everyone knows.
That was the hard question. That's on purpose.
I like our answer better, Brian.
Sponsored it.
Sponsored by Oscar Mayer.
Did you guys bet any points?
No.
Goose egg.
All right, just making sure. All right.
Yikes. All right.
Good thing we didn't end with that one. That would be a downer of a category.
Yikes. That's good choice, Brian, not for making that one last. All right, we're back to history. The good questions.
Oh.
that everyone have learned in the past and has entered your ears.
Oh, no, we're doing
went
modern,
through
right?
your brain. Yes, now we're doing modern.
Ooh,
and have gone out the other side, most likely. But it's been in there at one point or another. At no point, unless I have decided to look it up, would I know that the Oscar is named after some librarian named it after her uncle.
It's a hard question on purpose.
Sure. Okay, first question. This one's real easy, softball for you. Who was the last leader of the USSR?
Back to the USSR.
It's Paul McCartney.
Does spelling count?
Yeah.
Spelling does not count.
You know how lucky you are, boy.
I totally butchered the name. I know there's
So
probably
did
10 more levels.
All right.
Gorbachev.
Good. Brian said the name at the beginning of
He did.
episode.
I did know that one, too.
Good job. So point apiece.
Tear down this wall.
Very good. Now, second question. This is not terribly modern, but it's in contemporary time period. What was the first sport ever played on the moon? What?
Got it. I got it.
Maybe? I don't know.
Ready?
Let's see it.
Is
Did
it
he hit a
footsie?
golf ball?
It's golf. Yeah.
He
very good.
hits a golf ball and it killed a man on Earth when it came down. I'm just kidding.
Wait, so there's a
Turn
golf
into-
ball just floating out in space right now?
It's probably
No,
landed on the moon.
I mean, it didn't. Yeah.
Gravity.
Moon has
The moon
gravity.
has some gravity. Just it
I
probably
know
flew
that.
far and then it just
He
kind of
didn't have-
fell. It's in a crater
it wouldn't
somewhere.
have the power.
Well, if
to break-
Michael Moynihan hit it, then it would be out of the moon's gravity.
Wow, he hit it. He hit it out. What is it? Terminal velocity? No, exit velocity.
Yeah, exit velo. That's a baseball stat, not a golf stat.
No, but I'm saying but that's if they're launching satellites and stuff. It has to be able to get out of Earth's atmosphere enough to then orbit. That's a science question.
Sure.
Look at you go.
The
So you did
next
food. I
question.
want his science back.
This one is difficult, and it's a number. I'm looking for a number, so I'm going to give you within a
24.
range of within a range of 2 on either side. So if the number is X and you go 2 above or 2 below, I will give you the point. Okay?
Yes, mister.
How many countries are current members of the UN?
I'm just doing a guess. I'm not sure. I know it's a lot, but it's not.
Yeah.
No, I'm changing.
ready?
I'm changing the last. Hold on. I have a number that popped in my brain. I'm gonna go with that. All right, ready?
Let's see it.
I did 156.
155.
Wow, you guys are very close, but you are not close.
Within 2?
193 countries are currently a part
All
of
right.
the UN.
I had 120 and I upped it at last second to 156.
193.
Wow.
Well, how many countries exist in the whole world?
I don't know off the top.
There's
of
only
my
a couple that are not a part of it.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like 200 something, I would assume, but I'm not 100% on that.
There's a lot of little ones and things.
All right. So, next question. And this is kind of spans throughout time, but can also be considered very modern. What country has been invaded by France, England, Russia, USSR, and the United States, but was not defeated?
All those people invaded and none of them took
At
over?
different times, those countries invaded this specific country, but they weren't able to hold this country.
Can you repeat the
Wow.
countries again, please?
It was invaded by France, British, Russia, or the USSR, the United States, and they were not able to hold this country.
Things, what would the U.S. invade?
Oh. Maybe.
I'm guessing. I have no idea.
All right, let's see it.
Is
Vietnam?
it Vietnam?
Oh, shit.
It is not Vietnam.
Was it Japan?
Oh.
No.
I don't know. I didn't think so.
Afghanistan. Afghanistan.
I was
It's
like,
this whole other country.
The history of Afghanistan is crazy when you kind of go through all the things. Like, if we just look at the last two, the USSR. So Russia tried to invade Afghanistan, and while they were doing so, the United States helped Afghanistan fight USSR. And then later on in history, when the United States tried to invade Afghanistan, they used the weapons and things that the United States gave them to fight back against the United States. It's all crazy.
good job, U.S.
Yeah,
Great.
we look at our foreign policy. It was so good.
Give me the oil.
Now
We give you gunnies, boom boom, cacao.
beat our enemy, and then
Help defeat the end, and then we become your
yes,
enemy.
and it was as recent as the Biden administration a couple of years ago, where we pulled out fully of Afghanistan, and then all of that kind of led to all of the Taliban taking control of the entire country. People were clinging to planes as they were flying off. Crazy stuff.
But it's one of those things. I'm like, it's like, well, not to get political, obviously, but it's like, can we just stay there forever? How does that work? Like, like this. There's a no-win scenario, really. It seems like there's no way to go there. Like everything will be happy.
Yes, well, all these things can be stemmed to after World War II, when the United States and the Soviet Union became the two superpowers. They pretty much got involved in everything, and then after the USSR kind of fell away, now the U.S. has been involved in so many things, and it's like, all right, well, do we just leave all the things? We already stayed invested in it. There's a lot that goes on.
It's so messy and insane, and it's also like we did that a while ago. We can't like undo it.
And there's so many. I mean, we can look at all the things that we've done that have been, toppling governments and all these different things. But we don't have to talk about any of that. We don't need to get political here on our podcast. The hard question now. So place your bets.
I have 10. Kevin has 5. Brian has 8. Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
This question is. I'm not going to give you any hints, actually.
Oh snap!
Let's go with that.
Are you ready?
Bets are made.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I
did it a bit ago. I was like, did everything freeze? Why is everybody quiet?
No. All right. For the hard question of our modern history category.
So modern.
What is the youngest country in the world? This country came into existence in 2011.
Oh wow!
What?
It's gonna be something I wouldn't think of.
It's probably something I've never even heard of.
I don't know.
No, you've heard of it. You've heard of this country.
But it could be like
2011.
became its own country. I have an answer, but only based on my job. That I know some things, but I don't think it's correct year-wise. I have no idea.
2011.
All right,
I don't think it's correct. You got an answer, Bri? I have a feeling it's like going to be some country in what?
When I'm going to double check I'm almost positive.
Oh, fact checking.
Yep. Nope. I'm right.
Okay.
2011.
I have a feeling it's going to be like well, you have an answer, Bri?
I wrote something down.
Okay. I have a feeling it might be some country like in Africa that I don't know off the top of my head. That's what my gut's telling me. But I'm right. I wrote down something different. You ready to go, Brian?
Let's see our answers.
I wrote Taiwan because I know that's
okay.
big and back and forth with them and China.
Yes, and both of them are incorrect. Hong Kong is a part of China. It's not its own country.
Yeah, it's its own, but it has its own like government systems, but it's not. Its own.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was its own entity.
You are on the right mindset. It is an African country. It is South Sudan.
Yes.
It used to just be Sudan. Now it's Sudan and South Sudan. So South Sudan is its own country.
I was gonna write
July of 2011 became its own country.
I was gonna write like Somali and Somaliland. This is a big thing right now. Like there's like a very their own thing, but they're not their own thing yet. But I didn't think that was its own country yet.
There's a lot of different.
How many did you bet, Bri?
In that world.
Just one.
Just one? Oh, okay. So
did you bet any, Will?
Yeah, I bet one.
One? Okay.
So I got 9. Brian has 7 and 5. Okay, so it was South Sudan is a new country as of 2011. Interesting.
Yep, the youngest country in our world. Yes.
And now it's feeling it's about time for dinner, isn't it?
Yeah, who's hungry for dinner,
time
huh?
for dinner.
It's time for dinner.
I'm hungry. I'm starving.
I am actually pretty hungry.
Well, you're the one who's
All
like,
right.
I just had coffee. It's like, well, that's your own
No,
fault.
I actually, after I said that, I did have some yogurt, but
Okay.
it's not filling enough. I need some lunch.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I'm so full. From
it's
this
about
yogurt.
lunchtime. It's about lunchtime, but it's time for dinner, actually.
It's time for dinner in terms of this this pod. Here we go. Starting off with a little bit of a softball. This is not even a softball. This is like a ping pong ball. That's how soft it is. What is the
Koosh ball.
most popular? The most popular pizza topping in the United States.
Yeah,
The one that's ordered the most.
Now, I have a clarifying question.
Oh boy.
It's not cheese.
Okay, thank you. I was going to say, like...
Because a pizza is a
cheese
pizza.
Well, I know, but like could have been like a trick, like, it's cheese.
Do you know other places they
Nope.
don't call it like pizza pies? They don't call it like I remember when I went upstate and I went to school. And I'm like we were ordering pizza and I went to some of my roommates who live upstate, not in I guess in the city or near the city. I'm like, you guys want like 3 pies is good? They're like, pies? I thought we were getting pizza. They had.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, pizza pies. You weirdos.
Nope.
All right,
what do you got?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni is correct.
Brian's like, actually, anchovies.
That'd be
It's
insane.
pineapple.
Ugh.
Hell no. All right, I'm back to 10.
Nice.
Alrighty.
This is my game to lose. Oh, actually,
Yes.
I just have to get through this round, and I'll keep my score. Because I want
And then it's my game to come back. Let's go.
the '90s TV one. You guys probably definitely have a better chance at than.
Well, I
Then
hope so. We went
Oscars.
0 for 5.
Yeah, that was trash.
Well, I'm
All
just
right, next up in the dinner.
I'm more cultured watching my Oscar movies and eating pulled pork sliders.
Yeah.
And pepperoni pizza.
Ooh, I could go for some pepperoni pizza.
Here we go.
Okay, go ahead.
This both of you guys should get this one. What is the term for cooking food in a sealed bag in a water bath at a precise temperature for an extended period of time?
What if I spell it wrong?
That's fine.
Yeah, I kind of forget how to spell it. I haven't done it in a while. I haven't been home to cook dinner in 100 years.
100 years.
100, that's a long time.
A while.
What do you
Since
got,
COVID.
fellas?
Since COVID.
There's an apostrophe, sous vide.
Sous vide.
Sous vide is correct.
Brian,
I don't know how to
Kev,
spell it either,
you
so-
spelled it better than I did. I totally messed up. But yeah, it's sous and then the space
There's
and
like
V.
an apostrophe.
Yeah, you got it right. Well, we both got it right, but you spelled it much better than I did. I kind of forgot how to spell it.
Definitely wrong, but
Sous vide. I love. That's my favorite way to cook meat. My favorite recipe of all time for the sous vide is pork tenderloin with like a mustard and rosemary, and then it's perfectly pink on the inside. And then you just got to sear the outside. So it makes it so easy too. Like you can't overcook it. It's not possible. In
I
the
love
bag.
when you. I remember when you first got it. We did it at our parents' house, and you cooked it in a cooler.
Well, we had they got a giant piece from Costco of filet mignon, and I couldn't fit it in it. That's why I had to use a cooler, and it just has to. It just takes a long time to circulate the water to get to the temperature, but it worked, and everyone liked it.
We're like, it was like, oh, I was meat cooking. I'm doing pretty good in that cooler over
Yeah,
there.
M's mom.
up.
M's mom still talks about that steak because she came over for that meal, and she was like, "It was the best steak I ever had." Maybe she was being extra nice, but
It's a sous
I
vide, baby.
I still got the sous vide. If you guys want a sous vide, I'll put it on your Christmas birthday list. I'll get you one.
Yeah, I really need it for sure.
Oh, that's true. You may do it like a head of cauliflower. You can do it with vegetables. You could sous vide vegetables.
That's what's the point of that?
Yeah, it's not really. It's for meat.
Alrighty.
I'll get
So
you
now
a
for
sous
this-
vide, Kev.
For this next question, we're going to cross the pond there, bruv. To a classic and very, very popular
I already
UK
have. I'm gonna
dish.
write down before you finish saying the question. I feel like I
Okay.
know it. Go ahead, finish.
Fish and chips is typically made with what fish?
Never mind. I wrote down bangers and mash.
Nope.
I have my guess.
What fish is typically
fish?
made with fish and chips? Chips
Fish and
being
chips.
French fries for us Americans. Fish and chips.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
like
it.
a good fish and chips. Nice little sauce to dip it.
And a little tartar, and it has to be in newspaper or newspaper-like.
I'll give you guys some leeway here. I will accept 2 fish because in my research, these 2 fish came
Most
up
common.
as the most common.
I think I have one of the. I think I have
They
one
said
of them.
this or this is what it's made with, and every
got my
source I
answer.
found had both of them.
Okay, ready?
Go ahead.
Haddock.
It's both a cod or haddock is correct.
I knew it was
those
one
are
of
my
them.
2 acceptables.
Sweet.
Darn it! I thought I was gonna pick one up there.
Nope. Told you, it's about food. I know the food. I eat food, and I watch movies. That's all I do.
Don't look up anything about history or remember anything.
I
from
got
school.
a lot of those history questions kind of right, so lick my
Kinda
butt.
right.
Lick my butt.
Oh, gross.
All right.
So it's
Number
11,
4.
11, 7, 7, right?
No, I got you. Have 12.
Yeah, you have 12. And Kev has 8.
I have 12. I have 8. Brian has 7.
My dash marks are getting all mushed together too much. Okay.
Why do you stink?
Will has 12.
I think that's the
Kev
first
has
time
8.
I did it wrong. Chill out. Why do you suck? I'll send you the footage and you could edit and post this
Yeah.
episode.
That's not what I'm saying.
You
That's not what
suck.
I'm just saying. Every time we keep score, it's always you're always like, wait, who's got what?
Well, I give myself less points by accident. That's fine. The
And
tick
me
marks.
less points.
I think that when you go do the cross across the 4, I think another tick mark sneaks in there sometimes for me.
Don't do that.
I have dyslexia. Leave me alone.
No, you do not.
Sometimes I totally do. Sometimes I read.
No,
things
That's not. It's
completely
not
wrong.
it's not a thing that
Sometimes.
comes in. Dyslexia is not like a tummy ache. It doesn't come and go. You either have it or you
Alright.
don't.
Okay.
All right. So there are 3 days in America where people just engorge themselves. The top 3 United States food consumption days are Christmas, Thanksgiving, and what day?
I was gonna
What's the
say
third day
I was
where
like,
people
I was
say
gonna
a
name-
lot? Christmas, Thanksgiving, and this day are the top 3 days of food consumption in the United States of America. United States known for being fat pieces of shit, especially on these 3 days specifically.
I gotta guess.
I gotta guess too. This isn't the
What do you
This isn't
got?
the hard. Is this the hard question or no? This is the 4th one.
No, this is the 4th question.
Okay.
Alright,
Make
ready?
sure we haven't betting anything. Ready, set.
Super Bowl
Sunday.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday. People
Coming
eat.
up.
Fatties. Because
Should be a national
I
holiday.
don't think you would if you sat down for the Super Bowl and you had like no snacks. What are you even doing?
That's a shit Super Bowl party.
That's-
Garbage.
You have to have like it's like even well we always have an Oscar viewing with Teddy and Amy, and last year we did
Shout out.
Yep. Shout out Teddy and Amy. I don't think either of them listen, but maybe they do. Um,
I'm not listening to the Pine Garage anymore.
that's very old. But we try to do.
I've
we
been
try
waiting
to do,
for new episodes.
for years. I've been subscribed for years, but we try to do food that went along with the movies. Like not all 10, but we tried a couple that would work.
What are you gonna
So-
do with Oppenheimer? Bombs?
I don't know.
They're
We haven't
bombs.
we haven't brainstormed it
Nuclear?
yet.
They're
You
from
should
a
do,
bomb factory.
Maybe really
should
super
get-
spicy something.
Well, you get the sauce from Hot Ones and do
No,
like the
bomb.
bomb sauce.
No, that's not.
thing.
No, that's not going to be actual. I want people to actually eat it. I'm trying to think. We'll have to brainstorm. So I think it was last year. We had chicken for some. We had really good chicken tenders for something. Oh, we was. Did you guys watch Banshees of Inisherin? That was up for nomination last year. It's very Irish.
So
well-
you have mashed potatoes.
One of the guys cuts his fingers off, and so we had
Spoilers,
chicken
Will.
tenders. Well, you're not gonna watch it now. We're not gonna watch an Oscar
Spoilers.
movie from last year.
Now I can't. Now
It was with Mad Eye Moody and Colin Farrell. Gleason. I don't remember his
Jackie
first name.
Gleason.
Gleason's his last name. No. Donald Gleason's dad.
Right.
know who that
The most
Donald
Irish
Gle-
name in the
Donald-
world.
Donald
You
Gleason is the guy from. He's the redheaded guy in the newer Star Wars trilogy. That's Donald
Yeah,
Gleason.
the Nazi guy.
Oh, gotcha.
And his dad is the guy who plays Mad Eye Moody in the Harry Potter movies. That's I can't remember. He's also Gleason. His dad. Yes, Okay.
Sure. Mad Eye Gleason.
Mad Eye Gleason.
All right, for now, place your bets, fellas. Number 5.
Got it.
So, did I get that right? Will we write down the last
Yes,
question?
you have 13. I have 9. Brian has 7.
Okay, I didn't write down the points.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Sponsored by
Is that a hint?
McDonald's.
Is that a hint?
Nope, not even close.
Okay, go ahead. Points written down.
All right. So, good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for coming to my restaurant. I'm also the waiter and the owner.
Wow.
Today, and I'm also the chef. I have prepared for you a lovely tripa alla Florentina, aka Florentine tripe. What would you be eating if I put that in front of you?
I should have bet more points.
Can you say it again?
I have prepared for you a lovely tripa alla Florentina, a.k.a. Florentine tripe. What would you be eating if I put this dish in front of you? Tripe.
I remember, I don't know where I heard, or what TV show or something, I learned what tripe was. And I can't remember what it is, but I know it.
Kev is perplexed.
I have no idea.
Not even a guess to write down, sir?
Florentine tripe.
I'm just ignore the Florentine. Just asking for tripe. But I put it more in the context of a dinner, for the dinner category.
Tripe. I don't know.
Bam, 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 bam.
I know this isn't right, but whatever.
Okay, what do you got, gentlemen?
Fish eggs.
Fish eggs, that's caviar. You are incorrect.
I know.
Sheep intestines.
Oh, Will.
That's not right?
You were so close.
It's intestines for sure.
No, it's not. It's stomach lining. Tripe is stomach, not intestines.
Come on.
I swear, that's what it is.
But give it to me.
No, you
it's
get
a different
nothing.
organ. So if
You
I was
get-
like, oh yeah, foie gras, what is that? And you said intestines.
Duck
and I-
liver.
Exactly. No, it's liver. It's a separate organ. Stomach is not intestines. So sorry, William.
Darn it! I
But
lose.
ti-
I bet 1.
I bet 2. I should have. I'm glad I didn't do more. I was very, very. I thought I had. I totally. It's sheep stomach lining.
It's typically beef, but could also be lamb or sheep or pork
That
as well.
is-
But typically, tripe is beef.
All right, Will, you have
What'd
11.
you write, Kev? What'd you bet? You bet 1?
I bet 1.
Okay.
So Will has 11. I have 8. Brian has 7.
Shit. Now I'm stuck at 11 for this last category, and you guys hopefully will get some of these. Dang.
Let's go.
I should have bet less.
As you said,
You
should
said
have
before,
more.
you should have been more.
Because I was so sure. Because I couldn't be more closer with the intestines.
Yeah,
You
you
should've
would've
got
got-
line.
You could have got it right.
Yeah, but I could have. But I could have been. I couldn't have been closer
No, you could have.
if I tried.
By getting it.
Unless I said like esophagus. I didn't do esophagus. I didn't do stomach. I did the after that.
Yeah, you skipped one.
Well, either way, I wouldn't eat the tripe because that sounds gross.
Yeah.
All right, just let's hope that you guys don't get this.
Will quickly changes the questions to make them harder.
No. All right.
90s, yeah,
90s
he's, like, talking
TV
about-
shows for the last
90s
thing.
TV shows from. He forgot to do the rest of the categories from
The
Zimbabwe.
1890s. Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe 90s TV.
All right, first question. I'm pissed now. All right, what 90s TV show followed Mulder and Scully on their paranormal investigations?
Say that again, please.
What 90s TV show followed Mulder and Scully on their paranormal investigations? I watched this entire show. It's really good. Start to finish, and the movie spin-offs. I loved it.
I don't think I know this one. Do you know this one, Kev?
I guess. I have a guess.
I gave you
Mulder
good
and
hints.
Scully.
I give you hints within the question. Mulder and Scully on their paranormal investigations. And I could whistle something or hum something that might help, but I'm not going to. That's too easy.
I have no idea what this is.
Oh, this is that late 90s baby coming out.
Yeah, they're not a true millennial.
Technically, I didn't watch this show until like the later 2010s when I watched this, so it's not like I watched it then.
I missed being a millennial by 6 days. Cut me a break.
And it shows.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, December 1996, you would have been totally known this one.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
All right, show me your answers.
The X-Files.
Yep. X-Files. Supernatural was later, probably. I think that was after the 90s.
That's Dean and... what's
Dean?
the other guys? Yeah, the two main guys of Supernatural is Dean.
Oh, I don't watch that
and
show. They're
the guy
both
with
just
the 90s middle
hot
part.
guys.
I don't know.
Mulder and Scully was David Duchovny was Fox Mulder, and Gillian Anderson, who was in a bunch of stuff now. She was the Margaret Thatcher in The Crown. She's on Sex Education. She's the best.
Oh, you were gonna whistle the.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also probably I was gonna say like, look at your hat.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so Kev gets that
I
one.
forgot I'm
Kev-
wearing an X-Files hat. I'm a huge fan. I didn't get it. Oh man.
Okay, Kev has 9. He's catching up. I'm not happy about this. I'm so upset about the intestines. All right, let's have a Brothers Thrice community sound off. Is intestines close enough?
No, it's a different organ.
It's a different organ.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the would you have given to me
No.
if it was you doing the questions? That's all I want to hear. I just want to hear because stomachs and lining and intestines are pretty freaking close. I'm pretty sure the stomach lining probably goes into a intestine lining, isn't it? You have to probably cut those things separately to make the dish. That's all I'm saying.
You also
Next
have to cut
question.
the skin open to get in there. Would the skin be a part of that?
I don't think the skin's perfectly connected. The tube doesn't go into the tube. The skin is attached by muscles and other stuff. Let's not get into it. You're not going to give it to me anyway. Name all 5 of the main babies in Rugrats. Name the main 5 babies in Rugrats. Because I'm pissed because I wrote these. This is the easiest category for you guys. So I'm sitting at 11. I can't do nothing about it. Son of us.
The main 5?
Main 5 babies, yeah.
What if I name more than that?
Yeah.
I only need the main 5. If you name more than that, that's
Yeah,
it.
but who qualifies as the main?
You know who the
5.
main 5 are.
All right. Well, I named them, so I think.
Yeah. There's 5 main babies.
I put 6.
Then that you'll.
I also put 6.
As long as you name these 5 that I have, you got it correct. If you wrote 6 and left one of them out, then you're incorrect.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just if you have it. If you have 6,
Ready?
show me.
Yep.
I got Phil, Lil, Tommy, Chucky, Angelica, and Dill.
Okay.
I have all those and also Susie.
I forgot Susie.
Yep. Well, there was Phil, Lil, Tommy, Chucky, and Angelica are the main 5. Dill came in later in the movie. Susie's kind of a tertiary character. She's only there for a little bit. But yeah, she got it correct.
I wasn't sure what the cutoff was because technically Angelica wasn't one of the babies.
Right,
'cause
that's
she
what got
called
me
them
off.
the stupid baby.
I think she was still
older.
I think she
Yeah.
was still technically like a baby.
She was a toddler.
She was probably 2, and they're 1 and under 1.
Yeah.
Well, no, because she
Alright.
could talk to the parents.
So she was probably.
So she was
3.
probably 3 or 4.
Well, I got.
She's
10.
also a cartoon.
Brian's got 8.
All right.
1 behind you, Will.
Yeah, I'm pissed about this next question because it's pretty freaking easy. Which city does Full House take place in?
Come on, Will.
I'm gonna Google fucking tripe right now. I'm pretty sure
Stomach, Will.
it's also probably intestines. How you spell tripe?
Tripe. Tripe.
Oh, tripe. How you
You don't
spell
even know what
tripe?
it is.
You wrote something else. You're not a part of this.
That doesn't matter. Dead air. Dead air. I'm gonna my answer for
All
the
right,
question.
just
Full House,
show me a question.
San Fran.
Yeah, Kev. Bri.
San Fran.
Yeah, San Fran.
I couldn't see it. You were like, what? Yeah, you got it.
I dropped it.
But now you also
Now we're tied.
you have
Woo!
new rule. You have to bet points more than 1 at the last question.
No.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Milkman, the pepper boy. Something.
Evening TV.
there
That's
you
an extra point because I got the song. Everywhere you look.
Yeah, it says stomach lining everywhere. I was so sure. Intestine. Oh, all right. Next question for the lead, possibly.
This 4?
This is the fourth one. What line do the Power Rangers need to say before they do their suit up sequence? They say this line, and then they pretty much just their costumes are on, and then they start. This is pretty much where they cut to the Japanese television show that it's based on. Did you know that? That the Power Rangers show is mainly Japanese, like all the fighting stuff and all the Megazord stuff. They're in the suits. It's a Japanese TV show, and then when they're young, hot teenagers, that's what we filmed in America, and we just cut to the Japanese footage.
So you're looking for what they say?
There's a line they say that now is, and then they get their stuff on. Yes. Come on, Kev! Don't fall at the finish line, the tied finish line. You got some tripe in your throat. You got some tripe in your throat. You're choking.
Yeah, you got some sheep intestine in your throat.
Oh! He said it.
I mean something.
Looking at pictures of it online, who the heck would want to eat that? It's probably so chewy and horrendous.
So chewy.
It's too chewy.
Never bite rumors from oil. It's too chewy.
It's morphin time.
Morphin time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
morphin time.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Yes.
I was so like, oh, Kevin's gonna mess it up.
Nope.
Yeah, they had the little things at the coin sign. And they go, it's morphin time, and they go, and then pterodactyl, whatever they're
Well, you also have to
Animal
think
sign.
too. Not necessarily. I'm also going against Brian here because he's only 2 behind me, so he could bet more and beat me. So I can either be conservative,
or you guys both bet. All you guys both bet and get it wrong, and then I still win.
Right. That's the thing. Either I can be conservative and not bet, and hope Brian gets it wrong,
or he bets less, or he also bets none. But for him to be,
why would he do that?
He wouldn't. That's true. He wouldn't want to bet less.
So he's gonna bet enough to beat me if I do nothing.
So
But
it's
if I bet-
11, 12, 10, right?
Yes.
So Brian, you at least have to bet 2 to tie, unless Kev gets it correct.
Right, but that's if I bet something.
Well, that's your choice.
Oh goodness!
And this is the
What do
hard
we
one.
do?
And I switched questions around because I thought this one was harder to switch. Well, I switched around prior to the filming. So
Okay, I'm ready with my
write
bet. I'm ready to go.
down your bet. Will Kev lose the lead and give it to me or Brian? Tune in next week for just kidding. We're doing this right now.
Is it?
Did you write down,
So
Kev?
my option. No, I didn't write it down yet. I'm just thinking through my options. My options are stay put and hope Brian gets it wrong. Bet enough that I go up, but if I get it wrong, I tie you. Or bet more so that I can hopefully win the whole thing. So it's either be conservative or be aggressive, and those are basically my 2 options.
I think since this is such a big fancy round, I think I want to see the numbers you guys bet after you both write them down.
Okay.
Because they could be a little bit because Brian has an iPad I can't even see way out of frame. He could just be like,
yeah. I'm all right. I'm going with it.
Wait, what did you write? How many points you going with?
I'm betting all of it.
Me too. I'm going all in.
I knew it.
This could be my win. This could be my win by default. Holy shit. Okay. Can you for the final question? Oh my gosh, this could redeem the tripe for me. Let's see. Name all 6 Friends first and last.
Like the
From
show Friends?
The friends from Friends. Give me their first and last names, all 6 of them.
I feel like that's.
Well, it depends how much you know Friends or not. I didn't know. You gotta give me first and last, and all points are known. I mean, all have to be answered. Oof.
I don't know. Oh, what's her last name?
This is wild, folks. What you're witnessing now could be another win. I should go back and figure out who won each trivia, and we keep track. Because I won the first one. I think all of us have a win, and I'm not sure about the fourth one. And then whatever it comes out tonight.
Okay, I just won. Let's go.
Oh shit!
Let's go.
Brian is confident. He's running around his oh, he's doing the floss. He's flossing. If he gets the last name wrong though, oh man, this is gonna be the best.
Right,
No, these last names are all correct. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure.
One of them I'm iffy on.
Ooh, he's iffy. He's iffy.
Is spelling count?
No, I just need you to say it.
Okay.
Like, all right, I think at least write it down enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just do one at a time. Kev, show me what you got.
I have Rachel Green, Joey Tribbiani, Chandler Bing, Monica and Ross Geller, and Phoebe Buffo.
Okay, Brian.
Wait, what was it? Phoebe what?
Buffo?
That ain't
Brian,
it,
your
homie.
turn.
It's Phoebe Buffet, bitch.
Oh, damn it!
Wait. Brian, Joey Tribbiani, Ross, and Monica Geller. Oh my God. Yep, it's
What is
Buffet.
it?
It's Phoebe Buffet.
Oh,
Yeah.
What did you say? Buffet.
Buffet.
I was gonna see where we were at, but Brian got it totally on dead on, so he gets it. Wow. This is Brian's noble gases.
That's
right. How does the song start? All right, so Brian finishes with 20. Kevin has 0. I have 11. Brian is the winner with the wowee. I didn't think you were both gonna bet at all. That was wild.
I had nothing to lose. I was gonna come in third place regardless. So
I know, but I thought you maybe do 5 or so. I don't know. Wow.
yeah, hell yeah.
I honestly didn't know how much because if I did like Seinfeld, like that would be too easy. I didn't know how much you guys know of Friends or not because we weren't a Friends household growing up. Wow. Wow.
Elaine Bennis.
Elaine Bennis, Frank Costanza, Cosmo Kramer,
George Costanza, Jerry
What'd
Seinfeld.
Did I say
Frank
Jerry
Costanza?
Costanza?
Frank
You
Costanza.
said Frank Costanza's dad.
Well, that's his dad. All right. Well, sound off in the comments about the
what's
tripe.
Newman's name?
Well, you would have lost anyway, Will, so don't worry about it.
That's true. That's true.
The standings would have stayed the
I
same.
would have had 13. That's true. Brian would still have won. That's very true. It's more just a personal thing that I'm upset about the tripe. Because I'm so... All right. I guess technically, if the intestines and stomach is not the same, buffet and buffo, whatever the heck you said, are also incorrect. So that's true.
No, I didn't. I'm not saying it's.
No, but I'm saying.
But
But I'm saying if we're doing the buffet and whatever the heck you said aren't correct, then the stomach and intestines aren't also not incorrect or incorrect as well. So I
close.
I give
I
my
gave
blessing.
the wrong French accent at the end.
All right, so Brian is the winner. Comment, tell us if you did good or you how many points you got and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for watching and listening. Brothers Thrice Trivia 5 signing off. We'll do another one of these. These are always fun. We're gonna do more in the future, I'm sure. When we're light on an episode, we're like, let's just do a trivia. Hell yeah.
I threw my whiteboard. I don't even know where it is.
All right. Thanks for listening. Brothers Thrice. Bye.
Brothers Thrice.